if my microphone works. I think the chats will come on.
I will. I'll share it on the group.
Evening, Ian. Paul.
Hold on a second, I'm just going to share my link to everywhere.
So I've got my microphone on. I don't know whether it works or before I go into the mud pond. Evening, Scrag. Okay. No waffles out. Have I got the camera right way? That's the thing, Scrag. So I'm just going to go up now. I'll pass this over to Sarah and I'll go up and...
Do you want me to share the link first, or are you good?
Yeah, you can do. Lovely, nice. Getting the field all cut now. Some active fish. Yeah, I've cut that again tonight. Just going to be going into the top pond tonight. Like I said, I've got a bit of work to do in the jobs of evening. I don't know. We'll go up now and I'll get me waders on. So as I go off now, so is that microphone? Just Scrag, is that microphone working on there now? Was it not through the phone before? Comments should come up. Does it say about the microphone working before I go in the water? Yeah, brilliant. Right, if you go around there now and I'll turn off the water thing. You want to go and stand up there? So I'm going to be going in, I am. So what the plan is, I've had the fountain on and we've pushed all the duckweed and I'm just going to take some vegetation out because if I leave it's just going to go wild. So I'll walk over there, Sarah. You go to that top gate and then I'll just knock that off. It's cooled off a little bit. So when the sun was out in the waders. So I need to take the top of that jet off as well because that's getting blocked. So basically if I leave that 2 or 3 days now, that'll cover the whole pond. I've sold your fish, Ian. It's not in it now. I'll just let you know as well, Sarah's put the camping on as well. So that's just gone onto the website. Might hear me wheezing a little bit through the microphone. Who's that, sorry? Okay. You need to go over there then, don't you? As I said before, you needed to walk to the top. Scrag should be anyway doing this for me. Been at it all day. So these are the cameras. This camera here on the pole. That's the one I showed everyone the other day. I think it's like, I can't remember what it was now. Was it £30? But absolutely brilliant it is. TFO, night vision on it, rotate, lights on it. Really impressed. Where is he then? Yeah, this is just jobs. This is what we do most nights. So we come home, start again, have a work, good day in work, go inside, do all the fish, and then, well, not most evenings, but a couple of nights a week where we have to do some stuff around the mud ponds. It's not all plain sailing all the time. But like I said, if I leave that now a couple of days, as soon as that sun comes out, that pond will be covered. So all I do is basically I'll just go in there now, we'll net it out, and then I'll just chuck it on the top of the bank. I'll leave it there then for everyone else when they attend, then they can clean it. Only joking. Need to fill the feeder up as well. Ooh. If I fall, I might knock it off the video. So I'll get the worst off, and then just want to work around the edges really when it's pushed it to the side. How's everyone's day been anyway? Sorry, you've been off, haven't you, Scrag? You've been off for didn't you say you had 2 weeks holiday, or? Wish there was an easiest way to get this out, but it's not. Just surprised how much it builds up. So there'll be nothing on there, and then all of a sudden the pond will be covered. Back in work today, was he? What did everyone think of the videos that have gone out? To be fair, they were great. They were. So Perkies, Scrags, Phil, Telford Coy. There's a couple of videos last couple of days. It was nice to watch them, to be fair. This is the joys. Push him in. Never mind push him in, I'll fall in probably in a minute. It's horrible stuff, this. I'm so glad, because this pond here was piped into the big pond. Way stoner. Yeah, so this was piped into that big pond down the bottom. So I'm so glad that I took the pipe out and made its own feed, because trying to get this out that big pond would have been an absolute nightmare. So basically this fountain in the middle, if I, like I said, leave it on for a short period, and it just literally helps by pushing it all to the side for me. I think Sarah would get herself a pair of waders and do this, but I don't think she will. So probably now we're gonna. How long we got now till the event now? 3 weeks. The first. So probably, yeah. So this week we'll top the feeder back up in a minute. So we'll have this week and next week. So the end of next week will be 16th. It'll be the 9th, is it? Yeah. So that'll be the 9th. Yeah. So I'll turn the feeder off then like a week before on both ponds, get them all cleaned out before we harvest them out. Sorry? What's that, sorry? Nice. The joys, you see, keeping everyone's fish. Making sure they're all nice and healthy. I wish I was sitting down. What? I do. See that, I'd be in here all night if I could. But like I said, it's just nice to show everyone. Like I said, this is what some of my days are like after work. But I love it. So I've got to be careful. So where I'm stood now, just like that side, this is pretty good to be fair along here. You can walk pretty much along there. I said I should be telling everyone really, so what we should do is just leave it high. And then when the day of the event comes, don't tell anyone where the deep spots are. See who's got the best waders. That might be quite fun, mightn't it? Get my own back of everyone sitting there praying, hoping I'm going to fall in. Because that's on everyone's minds. No, so basically this is pretty good to be fair. It goes all the way through. And then when you get to the other side of that fountain, that side, that's where it drops off. And then over, probably where the end of the pond goes round, that's where it drops off again. So realistically, hopefully when we drop it down this year, it'll probably be waist deep. So I'm telling you, huh? The old dog. Billy. This is horrible stuff, this. Awful. Look at it, just off one net. Just literally. Yeah. Well, like I said, if I just leave this, I'm hoping maybe it just might be, because it wasn't on here last year, this. I'm hoping because this year we may not get it next year, but it is what it is. So, how soft? This is alright here. It's not too bad here. It's more. So where I'm stood now, probably only that bad. Probably 4 inches, 3 inches. Then the more you go over there, the worse it gets. I wouldn't say probably go down. Maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches probably. But bear in mind, these are new ponds, so in time I should imagine all the silt will build up. The big mud ponds, that's pretty bad, that one. Just a bit softer, that one. I think it's on that far bank on the big mud pond, which is on the left side. That's the worst side. But this one's not too bad. Just a few stones in the bottom. That's what you got to be mindful of, is what's that? My inches. Look at that. Awful stuff. Awful. Yeah, but like I said, I did it the other week. I left it and it just become an absolute nightmare because you couldn't see the top of the pond. So when I've got myself a spare 5 minutes now before the kettle boils, that was a hint really, but she won't take it. Got no chance of getting the brew out of her today. I'm lucky. Might get a glass of milk before bed. So in a minute, what we'll do, Sarah, I'll get this bit, and if you turn that back on, it'll yeah, it'll soak me. This is sorry. Depends on the weather. At least every week. Like I might just take the bulk of it out, but I tend to find when the more I have this aerator on in the middle, the worse it is. I don't know whether this is like thrives on oxygen, but the more I have that, if I have, so on a hot day, say if I turn this on, or if we have a storm and I turn it on, it seems to go worse. Sorry? Well, it's that yeah, turn it on in a minute, yeah. Just remember, everyone's got to get in here. And when you do get in here, I'm not going to tell you where all the deep spots are. And when you get in there, yeah, the shoe will be on the other foot. Yeah, this is where, like I said, this is where you have to be careful because it drops off there. Nearly had me self then. Ooh, did I get myself? I feel a little run down me side. So like I said, I'll just go get the fount on in a second. I don't know whether if you walk around, I don't know, the microphone might go off. Did it go off? Sorry? Scrag. Did it go off before, Scrag? When you were shouting at me saying it had gone off. I don't think there's any fish in here, no. Oh. Was it? Yeah. This is only a cheap one, Scrag. Mrs. take for my birthday, she was. I think she got it off Amazon. No, to be fair, the little one that bought me for me birthday the other week, and we did have other parts of it, but I left it and the dog had some of it, so this is the first time using it, so better than nothing. No, they're not, no, but when I went there before, I was literally like, it must have been on the limit. There's me talking to everyone about where the shelf dropped off, and I put my welly over the top of it. So they're not. There's only one person's waders that leak, and everyone should know that. That's Kieran. Kieran buys the cheapest waders. I think he pays like 50 pence for them, and they're like a sieve. And he's got to wear the same ones this year as he did last year, so we can all have a laugh. He can be the tester to go in that big pond. If everyone remembers last year, it was like, how deep is it? Kieran, have a look. Straight in there. I reckon though, the next time we do it, we should have Sarah in here. What does everyone reckon about that? You should be doing it. And then what I'll do, I'll cut a hole in the net and it'll take you twice as long. Sorry? Oh, they can't hear you talk, no? I'm not hear Sarah talking about the camera. It's a shame. Can anyone hear her? Let me know. No, can they not hear you? No. The thing is, though, I must sound like a madman just walking around having a conversation with myself in the pond. So literally, where I'm stood there now, that drops off, and that's quite soft. So this is where I think this would be the best place for Ian to go. They can't hear you, no? Okay, so I'm talking to myself, having a conversation. Oh, what? I've got you one, but the dog ate it. I did have two, and Sarah left it out, and the dog had it next to me biscuits. No, she doesn't like talking, she just likes shouting at me. So, no point in her having a mic. All you hear is her giving me loads of grief. About the only time, really, I don't get shouted at. Yeah. Look at that. You imagine if you just left that for like 6 months. I know I do, yeah. I got no friends. I got no friends, and I just chat nonsense all day to myself. But someone's got to talk to me. Might not be myself. So this here now, this let I can go across here. I'll say that now, nobody fall over. So how many people are thinking of camping? Many people are on thinking of camping. I've been getting the field all ready. Going around with my little mower, cutting the grass. Like I said, if anyone, there's a feed going off, it's empty. Anyone didn't hear before, obviously, if you just come on, Sarah has put it on the website. Because as you know, I'm not the most technical minded person. What's the weather like with everyone else? Is it nice evening or any rain? Or I've been working in Rochdale today. To be fair, it's been quite nice down there. Had a bit of rain. Yeah, talking to myself then, I think. Yeah, just hoping up for the event that we just have a lovely dry day. Sorry? Thinking? Oh, tell him. Actually, so that's Linda's fella, yeah? So just let her know, yes, there is takeaway. So where we are, literally, what would it be? 6 mile up the road, so literally that way. There's the best kebab house going. And I'm quite particular. And that's the best kebab house going. Literally buy one, get one free in your pizza. So anyone that's coming and they don't want a barbecue or they can't be bothered cooking. Yeah, McDonald's. And then also we're literally 3 mile up the road. So there is another, like, there's a little cafe there. So it's like a fisheries, that is. It's trout fisheries. Just Eat. Mate, you won't get no Just Eat here. You won't get no deliveries here, Scrag. Look, he's got phone signal. Never mind the delivery. Oh God, how did that go? Yeah. And how did it go though? How many holes did they make in it? Putting it up? Yeah. Oh, so Sarah said, Leafy, you've been putting your tents up today. So checking for holes. But how many holes did you put in it when you started putting it together? I hate putting tents up, mate. I haven't got the patience for it. Absolutely no patience. Am I making daft noises on here? Oh yeah. Sarah will show you in a bit. We'll walk around the other side. So if you want, Sarah, try going round. If you walk around now with a camera to the top bank, and you can have a look at the camping area. Hopefully it'll stay back on. And just come here because I want you to turn the fountain on. Because I've got to clean that. It's blocked, it is. Surprising how much, even when you clear this off, the water underneath it is so, that is so warm. Don't forget there's still spaces in this pond. So there's the camping over there. So if you look on the top bank where Sarah's looking now, you can sort of see where I've started making like a little pathway up to the top field. So literally you can see all the ponds from there. So I've got to do a few more cuts on it yet with my OCD. I went over it last night because there was loads of like dead grass from when we did the hay off it. So we got some hay for the animals for the winter. She's desperately wanting me to fall in here. I can see the look in her eyes. That smile doesn't, like, it's not a friendly smile. Yeah, she's getting close now. Better be quiet. Anyway, if you just turn that, hang on, let me just think it for a second. I need to do that fountain before you turn it on. Don't you dare turn that on. I just need to clean this. No, don't. I'll turn it that way. You turn that on, I tell you, you'll be swimming. Chuck you straight in that big pond. Should be camping with everyone else in that bottom field if you turn that on. Oh. So this is the motor for this pump. 2 horsepower motor, that. Some good weight in that as well. Just checking nothing's clogged in it. What's that? Yeah, he hasn't met you yet. He hasn't met you yet. Yeah. Dad did say you were a stickler the other day. That's what he said. Him and Perky, the stickler. I did try sticking up for you. Do us a favour, turn that on, please. It's that switch closest to the bottom there, to that side. Do you know where I put the other one the other day? There's a red one, bend. Just turn it on. Knock it back off. Watching this, she's not turning it on. I go mad. I go mad. She won't make it to that top gate. But out of here, I'll be brushing it with that net. Hang on. You just turn that on for a second. Then I'll just see if it pushed any more to the side. Look at that. I know the distance. Need to get some feed for that in a minute. Message Jasmine, go and get that bucket. All these, I love it this time of night. So you get one girl that's literally always in there at night time. Are we back on? Look at them just sat there. They're waiting for this feeder to go off the air, but I've switched it off. Just while I'm doing a bit of work down here. And we're back on, I think, are we? And we're back on. So we're just back down here. Look at these guys. There's the big girl. Just go in the koi house. It's the black protein big bucket, the black one. Just fill out the top one though. The top bin in the top koi house, the top one upstairs. Fill it out with that one. Bring it down, please. Yeah, the back pond. Then the black bin that's there. Don't fill out the front one because I don't want. It's as you go in, you can't miss it. She will. Well, these stand out. I think everyone would like. Perky's in. Look at that. Stunning. The water the last couple of days, I think when you were down, Perky, it was slightly murky, wasn't it? Look at that. Wow, that's amazing. So the patterns on these, like I said, it's I need a booster down here. I could walk around it. I could show everyone all these fish then. There's the big girl, big crashy. So that's where this knock just above. You see on the back of it? It's back there, right in the front. It's rubbed on the thing, but bearing in mind, so they're 55s. So I'm interested to see when that comes out, what it is. Like, this is a real nice one. She's always in there. Chilling out in there. Said Sarah's gone for some food. Like I was saying on that top mud pond, I don't know if it's changed the top in it next couple of for a week, just so it's got a flow in it. Because that's pushed that all to the side. You couldn't really see them like this the other day. Where you come down, could just doing your video. It's because that storm we had the other day. There's the Sansai. Should be Sansai this time round. The Shintaro Sankey there, which is behind the shower. So, yeah. Don't know if the colours are coming through as good as on the camera. Hopefully Sarah brings me back a coffee, but I'm not holding my breath, to be honest. See if we can get the... Yeah, so the iPad tonight was a bit... Quality on this is really good. So it's interesting to see. So obviously this is a year older koi. So that was the same really. I wouldn't say a slender body, but I wouldn't say these have got slender bodies, but it just shows how much they change over time, because like I said, it young fish. There's another one there. That's how quiet it is around here though. Everyone's sat up there chilling. Here she comes. Doing a bit tonight. To be fair, she's good. Grass is just starting to pop through in this all new soil. Hopefully by the event it'll be up. Hopefully. But lovely show of that. Said at night time they just seem to, during the daytime they just seem to be like in the margins basking in the sun, but in the evenings they just seem to just go in. Right, I'll walk up to the top pond now, just get the feeder on. Sarah, do you want to get hold of this thing for me, please? Sarah was swimming in it the other day. To be fair, I've swam in there a couple of times. So I was doing a repair on the bank right there. I was down to my boxers doing it, trying to find the leak because I was in my good clothes. And then I just decided just to jump in. So need to do something with the bucket, which is the Wi-Fi. Need to get like a cover for that for the waterproof. I'll go around now anyway. Yeah, I'll go and change that. Where did you put the bucket? Up there, yeah? Okay, so I'll just walk up now, turn that off. I want to change the nozzle on it. Yeah, so I'm going to just show you, see what you think. The two different ends we've got. So that, oh gosh. That coffee repeating on me now, Sarah, you brought me then. Proper thirsty. Yeah, so I'll take this off now. Let's just change that end now on the. What time is it, sir? What time is it? Bit OCD with me grass, and we'll sort that out. So basically, what we'll do is, thing is though, once they go in, if it's people, if people want to shoot off a food, are you talking to me, Sarah? Joe, once we get the food, once we get down there, yeah. So if people are coming, obviously, if they so at the start we put the cars over there, but yeah, if we need to, it'll just be awkward on the day. Say if someone turns up just saying over on a Saturday to start with, obviously if we need to take some stuff down, we'll take it down the quad. But if there's loads of people up in the yard and down here, because like I said, there's only one way in, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? So it's just dependent. I don't want too many people driving through, but we can sort that, can't we? And on the night time, then we can take the vehicles down if needs be. So this one here, I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest, but let me see what you think. So it just literally is, it's just got a flow on it. Sorry? On camping? Is it, yeah? That's good. Oh my god. If I'd have cross-threaded all this like today, like I've just done this, I wouldn't have made any money today. Are we getting it? Yes. So this is just, I'm thinking this is just a flow, but with that, I think it'd be ideal. When I turn it on, you'll see what I mean. I think it needs like a pipe coming up higher, and then so it push the water. But you'll see what I mean. It's not my favourite, but can't believe how warm this water is. It's beautiful. Please don't follow where I've gone on the day. I stand on a piece of fencing here just to get through, and if you misjudge you, you'll be mucky. So yeah, so that one there now is just a bend on that. So if you turn it on, it just gives like a bit of a flow on the water, but I don't know really whether I'm a big fan of it. Obviously it moves the water around, doesn't it? What's your thoughts? Would you have that, or would you keep the spray one on? The spray one on, I think, looks prettier, doesn't it? But I think that there actually pushes the water down towards the waste, which the waste pipe's in the corner. Yeah, so I don't know. What does everyone think of that? But it doesn't look as good. It just literally, because show them there, so where we've got the pipe there now, so where this, oh, drop that on your foot. So where this now is just pushing the water over here, that's where the overflow is. There. So that's just on a collar. I think so as well, Scrag. That there's on a collar, so it'll just push everything down. But I think the other way, it's actually landing on the water better, isn't it? We're going to vote if Scrag's right. I'll go and put it back as it was, shall we? All that love.
That's me.
Oh.
I'm just
Oh, was that for the parking? Okay. I'll go and swap it back on then. Do you want to walk around there just so to the fence for us, please? So it doesn't go off. It shouldn't go off. Normally works, but like that's what I was saying, is it needs a booster just further up. Show them how long that my little mower that I've been cutting the field with for them. Because the tractor doesn't cut it very good. That's what I've been cutting it with, to cut it like a garden for you. It took me ages. So just so everyone see, this is the food that we've been using on both ponds. So that is just on both ponds. It literally is just Takazumi mix. It's growth and colour. But that's, to be fair, I use that in the shop. And I think within this pond here, because it's got a lot of naturals in anyway, the food is like a top up. Obviously they do eat it, but they're constantly eating in here, aren't they? Oh, you tap perfect, that Sarah. Huh? You wouldn't do that again, would you? Like your dinner plate, that was. Full. Just get that for a second. I'll just turn that off for a second and I'll swap it over. Did someone say there was a show on, I think was it on the group? I can't think. Is there a show on this weekend? Somewhere? Crouch show or something, was it? I don't know. I just seen someone put something this morning on the... I'm sure it was on the group. Did anyone go into that if I am right, it's a show? See if we can get a couple of fish up, even though I've been in there. Let's have a look. Like I said, with this feeder, probably the week before, we'll turn it all off. Turn it all off and just... The ropes. Yeah, that was painful. To be fair, saying it, have a guess. I'd probably give it away there, but can anyone guess how many, and if they've listened to any of the Perky's video the other day, how many meters did we use on top of this mud pond? See if anyone can guess in the comments. And when you realise how many linear meters went into it, you realise how painful it was. Chucking it over, tying, chucking it over, tying. I think it took 2 days. You'll listen to how quiet it is. Oh, he's cheating, he is. Never mind, Scrag.
4,500.
A little bit of cheating there. That shows.
Johnny Brummy Coy said 5,000. Susan said 7,000.
Oh, yeah. We haven't watched Perky's video long enough then, have they? I think they need to go back and watch it loads more times. Yeah, it was 4,500 linear meters we used on this. But like I said, some of it's stretched now. But like I said, it's just trying our best, isn't it, to keep it. Sorry. Yeah, we'll keep this on because eventually I want to put higher fencing in here. It's fine. So now when you're in here, when you're walking on the bank, isn't it? It's on your. Well, no, when you walk from that gate. So when we open that gate, it's quite, you know, because I'm nearly 7 foot. No, but it's low. But then as soon as you go into the water, it doesn't really matter. See a couple of fish there chopping to already? You look in the middle there, you just see them coming up. Like I said, we've just been wading through all that. Sorry. Can you see right by the... You'll just see them popping up. So where the... Around by here then, they're just popping up. So even though we've just been in there, a care in the world. I seen actually, was it this morning? I seen the heated suri that we put in. It was actually sitting by the... Was it not there? I thought it was there again then. Yeah, it was sitting by the sprayer in the middle. Yeah. Are you camping over Scrag or you're driving back and two? Perky said you can get underneath his tarpaulin if you want. The only thing is with that though, it does block, doesn't it? Yeah, well when you got the end, the outside, it's got loads of little holes in it. So when it does pull a little bit through, it does block. Where that there doesn't. So maybe, see that though, maybe what I should do is where they got all these lines on it, are they actually holding that to there? I don't really know. No, they're not. So maybe what I should do is grind them off so it doesn't catch. And then you'd have to get in as often then, sir. Let's empty it. You have to clean the nozzle. We will get her in here before this event's over. Listen to that. Peace. Pigeons. So on this here, doesn't really make much difference, but on that, if you wind it up and down, it comes in close. I thought it was going under then. It comes in a little bit closer, just so it sprays out. Let's get the net on that last piece. Got a fish in my leg then. Sorry?
Not in your waders, I hope.
You never know. Could be getting lucky. What's everyone looking forward to anyway? The best, what is the most thing they're looking forward to about the event? What is it you can't wait to see? I know one of them will be me, but could do with that, maybe could do with a longer pole, really, you know. Shintro's tickets. I booked his tickets. When was it? Was it yesterday? The day before? I think he lands on the Tuesday prior to the event. Sorry? What? Oh yeah. So we had so Shintro's landing on the I think it's a Tuesday, isn't it? So he's got a 17-hour, 55-minute flight. He has to go to Amsterdam, so you'll go from Tokyo Narita Airport. They'll fly then. So I think it's 15 hours or 16 hours to there. And then what he'll do then is he'll have an hour there in the airport and then straight over. And then Tim will be collecting from the airport, which is on the Tuesday. Give him some rest. And like I said, I think he's here then till the Tuesday after. So he's over for a week. So I can't wait just to show him what we've done here. It's going to be excellent. Anyone got any ideas on anything that we could try or do, for the event? Put it in the comments. Open to suggestions. And if Scrag puts down hog roast, it's already booked, Scrag. We've already got the hog roast, mate, before you say. I think I'm not far off there now. Anyway, so that's me done. A petting zoo. So we've got your... Is that Paul with a barn? Okay, so we got the owl, which you've seen on the group. We're gonna have Sarah in the top field. No, we got some pet lambs, and we've actually just got some little kittens that have the little girl's kittens. They are 8-9 week old now, so they'll be knocking about. We got friendly chickens. Bouncy castle, yeah. Have to check the weight limit. We will say that. If he can't go on it, I can't go on it. Can I still shot myself in the foot there then, didn't I? Say again, sorry. Yeah, they're already organised. So we're going to try and get some for the top fields for people, but then also on the bottom fields for some. Well, once we organise the camping, we can. Like if people are stopping with children, then we may put something a bit closer to them then, so they're not. Because like I said, at night time, it's. Say that. What time are we out? What time is it now? 9 o'clock-ish. I don't even know what time it is. It's 9:30. Yeah, so 10 o'clock. We were out last night and it was, you could still see, couldn't you? But like I said, if you are camping, just make sure you bring a torch. Anyway, I'm off in now for a coffee. Yes, isn't it? So a little mouse. I'm going in now for a coffee. Fireworks?
Koi-shaped fireworks.
Koi-shaped fireworks? Wow. I don't say that. I was going to say I don't think the neighbours would be happy, but...
Well, you've been chatting to yourself for an hour now.
Have I? I think I've done all right, to be honest with you. We'll be all right, Scrag. We'll be all right, mate. We'll just get an infant one for me and you. 3 foot by 3 foot one. Just for me and you. Yeah, so we're going to be dropping off now anyway, but like I said, feel free to go on the website. The camping is on there now. Like I said, please, if you're going to be camping, let us know if you are as soon as possible. Get your tickets, because we need to prioritise, obviously, toilets for people, making sure the space, everything really. I just want it to be as perfect as we can. But if we walk around to the people so you can just see before we knock off. There's my grass pile from tonight, that is. Only cut it yesterday. Yeah, so I reckon if we walk across, it won't go off. So we walk down there. We'll see if we can walk it up now. It looks a lot better now because I think when Berkey and Scrag come the other day, it had all my grass on it. Gonna follow me, Sarah? Or are you just gonna stand there? Come on. Only thing, it's the shortest distance to get back for the coffee. Crafty she is. I might not come back out. Just listen to that though. I just can't wait to share. So when people camping. So the night before will be the best time really for seeing this and its beauty will be on the Friday really, because obviously the Saturday evening we'll be draining it down. We'll walk up here as far as we can. So this will be green when you come. What's that? Me. No. Like I said, this will all come. This will look amazing when everyone comes. I've just been cutting it down now. Get it on number 4 on the mower. That's me set level. Beautiful. So you can sort of see now. So stand by there, sir. That's the camping area. It's bigger than what you think. Dog's checking it out. That's the mud ponds. Bliss. And like I said, if we get more people that want to camp, we can extend it, can't we? But like I said, in the meantime,
Phil wants to do the dishes.
the dishes, mate. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Dishwasher's broke. I'm not too sure. Like I said, it just all depends on
how many bookings we get.
Yeah, how many bookings we get. Like, because obviously I've put it on. I said it was. So I put it on the other day. Said it was a £10, but I've put the prices on the toilets. So I think is it £15, Sarah?
Yeah.
£15 per night, which is still, so for 2 nights it's 30 quid. But obviously, depending on the numbers, if we can get good numbers and it can pay for itself, then we can have a look at maybe a posh toilet, what they call it. But that we'll do our best. Love that pond. Anyway, we'll see you soon. Anyway, like I said, anyone that hasn't already, subscribe to my channel. Come on, let's go and get a coffee. He doesn't even know how to knock it off.